it's just crazy because I feel like I've spent the last 3 years, really more, but we'll say 3 years, just kind of in limbo, waiting for all these things to come around. Like, you know, after the Jesus Pretty 2 premiere, I got my braces, and that was all part of this plan of mine. And so I spent 3 years with these braces, dating Bonnie, and I've been waiting to get these braces off, and now the braces are off. So now I'm ready to propose. The proposal was technically planned around when I got my braces off, back when this was going to be a big motion picture, and I didn't want to be a knight with braces. That wouldn't make sense. But so the braces came off, so now I'm ready to propose. So tomorrow I'm going to get engaged, which is kind of a crazy thing to say, but tomorrow I'm going to get engaged. And Bonnie doesn't know that right now. That's what's so crazy. Like, she's just at home packing to go to Bridget's, to go to Hotel Zaza, and she has no idea that tomorrow I'm getting engaged. She thinks I'm at freaking California, and I think there's a car coming, which that would suck. But so then after I get engaged, I'm going to go to film school, you know, in a couple months for a year, and then shortly after that we'll get married. And it's like this has all been part of the plan. And up until yesterday, I was in the waiting phase, and yesterday I got the braces off, and that's like one of the elements of the plan. And then tomorrow I'm getting engaged, that's the next element, and then I'm going to film school in a couple months, that's the next element, and then we're going to get married. It's exciting that the waiting is finally leading up to something, and I'm actually experiencing something other than waiting for a change. And I'm pretty stoked. Like, I just keep thinking about how freaking awesome this is going to be, that I'm about to ask you to marry me, Bonny Jo. How freaking... it was crazy. I was talking to Denman about how weird it is that, you know, like, when they kidnap Bonnie, that's something that I have no control over. All I can do is tell them everything I want them to do and hope they do it right, you know. And it's just exciting to me that tomorrow everyone has their role to play tomorrow, and everyone is part of this event I've created. And I don't know, I'm very blessed to have such cool friends that'll, I guess I can just say do whatever I ask, you know. I ask the craziest, wacky freaking favors, and Denman never turned me down. Josh actually kind of wanted to be the dragon. I was impressed, because I didn't think he'd want to be the dragon, and he basically kind of told me, like, yeah, he basically said he wanted to be the dragon, so that was kind of cool, because I know Bonnie's going to be very excited to see Josh as the dragon. And it's going to be funny when Bonnie sees this weird guy with a beard, and it turns out to be Denman. But, I don't know, as you can see, I've got one more day, you know, tomorrow. It's like, I don't even need to say one more day. I can just say, oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm proposing to my girlfriend. If anybody wants to know what I'm doing tomorrow, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm proposing to my girlfriend. And right now I'm standing where I fell in love with my girlfriend, so it's like all these things are coming full circle. It's so crazy. This is where we fell in love. This is one of my favorite places. This is probably my all-time favorite place in Greenville, because this is, well, I don't even know, is this Greenville? Hunt County. My favorite place in Hunt County. This might actually be Quinlan, probably. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Or maybe it is. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The point is, right now, Bonny Jo, well, it's not exactly 24, but it's like 9 hours or something before I propose to you. And 29, or I didn't really do the math, so it might not be 29 hours before I propose. I was standing where I fell in love with you. And then in a couple, the next days, when I asked you to marry me. And you said yes, or so we're assuming. So basically, tomorrow I'm getting engaged, which is pretty crazy, which I'm excited, because ever since I got that ring, it's been a real test of my patience. You know, it's been one thing, I've been real busy, and it's kind of easy to do all this stuff when you're busy, but when I got the ring, I got really excited, and I wanted to just give it to her. She was in my room, and I was like, I just want to give her the ring right now. Screw all this crazy madness that I'm planning, but it's not my style. So right now, I'm going to go in my truck, and I'm going to figure out exactly how I plan to propose to you tomorrow. Well, what I plan to say when I propose, because I want to make sure I do it right. I want to make sure I tell you all the things that I want to say to you. And that's it for today. Today's going to be a crazy day, and tomorrow's going to be an even crazier day, because tomorrow I'm getting engaged. So, I love you, Bonny Jo. I love you. I'm in love with you. And this is where I fell in love with you, right here. This crazy spot. It's a block of, cement and stuff, but whatever. It's where I fell in love with you. So I will see you tomorrow, my princess. I love you.